Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway. Yeah, we had street dreams. Street dreams. Put my life on the line for this shit, we had street dreams. Street dreams. Yeah, we had street dreams. Guess whoa, daddy's on my chest, whoa. All about my check, whoa. Nigga, this ain't checkers, this is chess, whoa. Put one in my head, cause I played it up this fest, whoa. Look, these bullets generous, gangsta and a gentleman. Feeling like I'm SP, I don't deal with middlemen. Bosses, I'm on bosses, chrome hearts mixed with crosses. Smoking palm leaves, while reflecting on these losses. Street dreams turn to nightmares into street dreams. Street dreams. Put my life on the line for this shit, we had street dreams. Street dreams. Yeah, we had street
Streets of being
dreams.
Pablo, streets of being Chapo. Never expected this though. Lost a couple homies, stuff fucking with my mental. I ain't never tried so much in a year. Skipping red lights, nigga, you won't leave me here. Mind playing tricks on me, we make it clear. 40 stuff in the mind clear, ain't no fear. Street dreams always turning nightmares. Street dreams always turning nightmares.
Street dreams. Street dreams. Put my life on the line for this shit, we had street dreams. Street dreams. Yeah, we had street dreams.
Salute, salute, salute. This is your brother Aboriginal Power, and we are tapped into another Tether Task Force TV. And who we got today, man? We got, nigga, you's a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? We got Mr. Geechi Gotti himself, man. I hate that I'm even covering this news, this grand rising. Recently, Battle Rap Media broke the news claiming that Geechi Gotti was arrested in Ohio. He was found in a wife beater in the middle of the snow in Ohio. So you're guessing, like, why is he in a tank top, barefooted in Ohio? So it made you question a lot of things that led up into this situation. For those that don't know who Geechi Gotti is a known battle rapper from Compton. He's from LA. He's from the Compton region. Geechi Gotti also is known as one of the top battle rappers of our generation. I hate that it's him. Now, according to details, he was on a vacation trip with three other men. He was out with, and they were out robbing pharmacies. According to law enforcement, they were out robbing pharmacies. You see what I'm saying? And so, according to why they was out on in Ohio, they had robbed three separate pharmacies for pharmaceuticals, things like opiates, Xanax, morphines, etc. Now, while Geechi Gotti was the driver, Geechi Gotti was driving on I-75, making his way down south when the police decided to pull them over. When the police officer started walking to the passenger side of the car while they're pulled over on the side of the highway, Geechi Gotti decides to take off and start a high-speed chase. An actual high-speed chase. Now, we all know Geechi Gotti from being from the streets, from the hood. He's one of those guys that's, truly one of the top battle rappers of our generation, man, when it comes to authenticity, realness, and just being able to connect with the viewers. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of things that a lot of battle rappers didn't have. He also came with a different energy that a lot of battle rappers didn't come with. A lot of battle rappers a lot of these battle rappers, in fact, wasn't on the gang street politics like you seen so heavy in the past. Like, it was more strictly backpack type of rappers. But we're gonna get into one of the Geechi Gotti's top friends, one of his best friends, actually covered this news. But we're gonna get into it a little deeper. We're gonna let Compton Rick Rock get into this conversation, and we're gonna let my boy Hip Hop is real get into it. So shout out to everybody that's in the building. Let's get into this next clip.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. And the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
All right, let me play this Compton Rick Rock scene. I do need y'all to drop those fire emojis. If you're new to the channel, I'm pretty sure you're new to the channel. Just look down at the subscribe button and see if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing, guys? Let's get right into it.
Yo, what up, man? How everybody doing today on Compton Rick Rock TV? We definitely about to get into the content, man. We got battle rapper Geechi Gotti out of the city of Compton, arrested. Seen it last night on his No Studio and podcast.
My brother Geechi
seen the title. Like, damn, Geechi got arrested. He do his thing with his battle rapping, No Studio and podcasting thing. Even though we from the same section, I'm doing Compton Rick Rock TV, moving on move most of the time. Every now and then we get a phone call in, see what each other doing. But this right here is devastated to the battle rap community, man. Free Geechi Gotti. We're going to get to this content by Two Gangster for YouTube, and it's another guy. We'll get to his content later. I guess he do battle rap as well. So we're going to check out both of these clips. The internet always got the info before you do. No matter how close you is, man, the internet, they know everything. How do the internet be knowing so much, man? It seems like they get all the detail. Let's get to this content, man. But before we do that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go see what they talking about. Seem like they know everything on the internet. Let's get to this. Let's go. All right, man. Let's go over and check this out, man. Let's go.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? The best battle rap lead is the URL. That's the best of the best. We never had nobody to represent for us. When it comes to battle rapping, California sucks. Everybody looked at us like a clown. Then Geechi Gotti stepped up and made California proud. It makes you proud that one of the best in the world is from Compton, California. What a lot of people don't know is this. He looked out for a lot of OG Compton Crips. When an OG comes out of jail after doing like a 30 or 40 piece, he pulls up to the house and gives them money. And he don't even brag about it or tell anybody about it on YouTube.
Yeah. So in that aspect, you know what I'm saying, in my neighborhood, they did, training right as far as like how to be a Crip, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, I think some of the best information I got was a time when we was, young, and I don't know how many of us was right there, but let's just say a number like 7, 8 months standing right there, you know what I'm saying, or 6 or whatever. And I'm like, man, somebody right here gonna snitch, somebody right here gonna run out, somebody right here gonna get life, somebody right here gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? And then all that ended up playing out too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was niggas right there. Somebody done told in that circle. Somebody done ran out and never came back to the hood no more. Some niggas that got life out there. Some nigga died out there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going to stop right there, man. And most of the time, these be the conversations that a lot of people.
Yeah, these are the conversations you have with the OGs, some of the ones that you have with some of the older homies. You feel me? They're just breaking down the shit that we ain't went through yet. You feel what I'm saying? Coming from a street nigga myself, and being the hood journalist that I am, You feel me? I'm able to understand these particular things. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Share the live stream. This your brother, Chief of the Tether Task Force. Big bap. Let's go.
Some niggas that got life out there, some nigga died out there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going to stop right there, man. And most of the time, these be the conversations that a lot of people didn't have with their homies because, you know, a lot of people that have been here before, a lot of youngsters that experience the same thing, man. They didn't seen it before. A lot of these dudes that's just jumped in the field seen it. So, you know, a lot of times you definitely going to get the real when you in the streets, man. They gonna lace your boots up and let you know what you in for before you even join these, you know what I'm saying, these sections, man. But yeah, man, this is mainly how it go. A lot of people gonna run out, some gonna tell, some gonna get rest in peace, some gonna go to jail, some gonna get life sentence. It all come with the game. But as we hearing him say it right now, he was already told by somebody that he knew. Somebody that, you know, that ran with them or somebody that might have been older and just laced them up at that time. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to this.
And at that time, you know, you young, you kind of not really like understanding that. You just thinking, you know, it's just some shit, but that's really what that lifestyle consists of. It's not it wasn't like somebody out here gonna be a millionaire, somebody out here gonna open their own business, somebody right here gonna end up changing. You know what I mean? Like every scenario in that was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to be where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot to even get out.
Geechi Gotti has been arrested in Butler, Ohio. They got him for 4 counts of possession with drugs and failure to comply with the police. Nobody even knows why he was in Ohio. It's freezing cold right now in Ohio. And my boy...
Which I actually got the actual news and the actual facts of why he was arrested in Ohio. I need y'all to share the live stream. We're going to break this shit down right after this.
Geechi Gotti got arrested wearing a tank top. It was easy for the police to catch him because he was the only person outside in the snow wearing a tank top.
Battle rapper Geechi.
All right, we're going to start right here, man. This is Too Gangster for YouTube. We're going to go over here to this other channel. I guess this is another battle rapper. I'm not for sure if he's a battle rapper or not, but we're going to check out this. Maybe he seemed like he know a little more than, you know, we know. You know, I haven't really heard too much about it. Got a few phone calls about it, but you know me, I really don't be wanting to hear a lot of stuff when it comes to, you know, bad situations. Cause you know, I didn't have conversations with guys and you know what I'm saying? So when I hear stuff like this, I just be like, you know, I just wish them good luck and hope the situation turn out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? When we out here doing what we doing, whatever we doing, and you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, it's like, what can I do? What can they do? You know, only thing we could do at this point is pray and try to figure out a way to make this stuff, you know, whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Make this stuff, make it right or whatever, man. Let's get to this content, see what he's talking about, man. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, World's Knowledge of God? Hip Hop is real, and we have some breaking news, some unfortunate news. My brother, Geechi Gotti, you know, I don't know if you guys are seeing what's going on right now, but Geechi Gotti, he is currently right now locked up. He just got locked up in Butler County, Ohio. Right now, you know, it's so unfortunate. I was just with Gotti in LA recently. You know, he's chopping it up, Marathon Burger. I was at one of his music video shoots, just chopping and building with him. I just did the Last Second See episode with him and Jazz and EK. So this is like with a heavy heart to even report this information. And yeah, man, I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I spoke to some sources close to Gotti, so this is not a rumor. This isn't just like me thinking and just looking at what's going on online or anything like that. I got close sources to him that this is a very serious situation. He was in Butler County and basically got locked up for drug possession. Right now, when you look at what's going on, it says possession of drugs, Schedule 1 or 2 substance. He has 4 possession of drugs, Schedule 1 or 2 substance charges, and a failure to comply with order of signal of POE. So basically, you know, these are some very serious charges right now. Gotti is a major pillar of the community and, you know, one of the best artists, battle rappers, you know, of our generation. It's unfortunate to see him caught up in this situation right now. You know, again, I'm monitoring this very close. I'm speaking to people close to him to kind of keep updated with what's going on. But right now, he's currently out there in Ohio. He's locked up, and this is a very serious matter. So, I just want to give you guys.
All right, let's start right there. So we, I guess he let us know what he's arrested for. I've been knowing Geechi Gotti for a long time.
Yeah, Geechi Gotti is arrested with robbery from a pharmacy, and they're going to be charged with a felony. They had firearms. They fled. I think they hit multiple pharmacies for prescription drugs, and we're going to actually get into the actual arrest video here in just a second. Hit that like button, thumb up the video.
He's locked up, and this is a very serious matter. So, I just want to give you guys.
All right, let's start right there. So we, I guess he let us know what he's arrested for. I've been knowing Geechi Gotti for a long time. I met him when I got out of prison, youngster in the neighborhood, rapping, doing his thing, and eventually did battle rap. Me and him had music together in his early career before we done battle rap. And one thing for sure, I've never known Geechi Gotti to be in the position that this man said what he's getting charged for. So maybe it's a mistaken identity. Who knows? I don't know, because I've never.
Somebody saying it's a mistaken identity. We're going to give in some actual new details to this whole case that may give you a better understanding to whether or not Geechi Gotti was involved or not.
Always known him to always doing his music. That's what I known him for. I've never known him for doing anything that could get him caught up in this type of situation, what they saying. So let's get back to this.
The update on what's happening. We want to lend our support, to Geechi Gotti. We are hoping that he gets, fair treatment, and basically he gets the less of whatever the serious of the charges could be. We looking to, see a great outcome for him. I consider Gotti a friend and a brother, so I really want to see, the best situation come out of this, Though it is a serious situation, and, I'm going to continue to keep monitoring it, speaking to his peoples. Gotti's a father, a husband, what I'm saying, and a friend to many of the people in the culture, very respected. So it is unfortunate to see him in this serious situation.
Yeah, to be honest, Gotti been doing this thing in battle rap. You feel me? He even got the business going on with the old lady where they selling the bundles. They got a lot of things going on. He's one of the most respected, well-mannered, and, battle rappers. I actually look at him as one of my favorite top 3 battle rappers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Geechi Gotti.
All we could do is send our prayers. It's unfortunate to see this happening to him right now. And, it's hard. It's really hard to do this, man. Again, Gotti's been a brother for years, and, nobody wants to see him go through the situation, but we're gonna continue to ride with him. We're gonna, say free Geechi until he's out. We're not sure about the bond yet.
Free Geechi Gotti. He's not going to be. He's not going to have a bond. He's already had a bond hearing. He was denied bond at his bond hearing. The lawyer that he has right now is planning on going up for a bond reduction. We're going to get into some more details about this whole case. Okay?
The only information I have is rumors, so I don't want to put that out as far as what the situation with the bond is. So I'm going to hold that until, I have further, information that could really give us the official situation with his bond.
Hey, if y'all listening in right now, share this live stream, man. Tap in with the tap in. Share this live stream on all your social media outlets, especially for my family that's listening in on Instagram. If you're tapped into the Tether Task Force TV, go ahead and drop those fire emojis, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube. Let me know y'all in the building.
Hopefully he's able to get bond and be released to his family so he can fight his case outside than inside, But our prayers go out to Geechi, his family, his team, and of course, man, we wish him for the best outcome with this situation.
All right, man.
I mean, this whole ordeal is crazy.
We're gonna end it right here. I'm gonna start doing something different.
This is a little crazy, man. This is a little crazy as far as it pertains to Geechi Gotti. him being arrested. This is something that's really out of his character than what we have seen within the past 10 years of Geechi Gotti. We know when he first came into battle rap, he was recently, his first battle rap event, he was actually released from jail the day of his battle rap event. So, you know, it's been some time is what I'm saying. It's been quite some time since he's been locked up. But according to details that I got in this whole case, Geechi Gotti was involved in a bunch of conspiracy pharmacy fraud robberies. And the three gentlemen that he was with obviously were involved with the robberies as well. They said he robbed multiple pharmacies in Butler County, Ohio. And Geechi Gotti was actually the driver of the vehicle. When the police officers spotted the vehicle that was involved in these robberies, they spotted the vehicle on I-75 headed south. They pulled the vehicle over. Geechi Gotti happened to be the driver of the vehicle. And what happens next is nothing less short of what we call a movie, family. Let's get into it.
Traffic stop and a getaway that didn't quite get away, and thousands of opioid pills recovered.
So 4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County, and tonight newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on WLWT. Hi, Karen.
Well, good evening again, Cherie. Yes, among those arrested and now...
By the way, I'm the first person to break this news that Geechi Gotti was actually the driver and went on a high-speed chase after the initial arrest. I need y'all to listen to me. I'm the first person to break this news. Nobody in battle rap, nobody has told y'all that Geechi Gotti was the driver and actually took off and went on a high-speed chase. Listen, y'all, it's the news y'all can use.
It didn't quite get away, and thousands of opioid pills recovered.
So 4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County, and tonight newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught.
What T-Rex say? He got away with it, but he ain't get away with it. Damn.
Opioid pills recovered.
So 4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County, and tonight newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on
think about it. They're in the middle of Westchester, Ohio, smack dead in the middle of a winter storm. Of course he was going to get caught. It was a spontaneous arrest. They wasn't planning on being arrested. They thought they had a clear escape out the city. You feel what I'm saying? And so when they went on high-speed chase, it's snow everywhere. Geechi Gotti got on flip-flops and a tank top. Of course he's going to be arrested. He cannot last that long in the snow.
And tonight, newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on WLWT.
Free my nigga Geechi Gotti, though. Free Geechi.
Well, good evening again, Cherie. Yes, among those arrested and now charged with drug possession, a California-based rapper known as Geechi Gotti. His real name is Marcus Fantroy, and police say he was driving down I-75 last week in Westchester when police made this stop.
The initial traffic stop on I-75 in Westchester was short-lived. 75 in Westchester was short-lived. The suspects weren't getting far.
It did hit sticks.
One exit south near the streets of...
So rapper Geechi Gotti crashed the vehicle into a pole and ended up fleeing on foot. He crashed the vehicle into a pole and then hopped out on foot. This is why you see the famous photo of Geechi Gotti with the tank top on and the alleged story of him being arrested in the middle of the snow. It was a high-speed chase. He crashed the vehicle and they had to hop out on feet.
Westchester. 4 men bailed.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground!
But police caught up.
I will shoot you! Get your hands in the air!
Westchester police arrested 4 men from California.
Why are you arresting me?
Because your name's Anthony Ellis and you've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place.
And searched the rental car they were in.
We searched it thoroughly. There was a large amount of pharmaceuticals in the car that looked like they came just straight from the pharmacy.
Nearly 3,000 pain pills seized, including oxycodone, morphine, and Vicodin, drugs that investigators say were stolen.
The drugs that were found were from a pharmacy called the Medicine Shop in Bellevue, Ohio. We believe that cash was found as well that was taken from a pharmacy in Perrysburg, Ohio.
So these guys was just out in Ohio hitting pharmacies, taking their pills, taking their money. I mean, damn, Geechi is battle rap this bad to the point where you got to go rob a pharmacy in Ohio, bro. This was this guy who was arrested. The first guy that was running slow, that was him. That was him right here. The guy that said, "Why am I being arrested?" That was him. You know, the guy that got that first was running slow, that's him right here. The guy is about 6 foot. The guy that's right here on the far left, that's the guy who asked the officer, "Why are we being arrested?" Now, we know that Geechi Gotti right here was the actual getaway driver, and we don't know exactly where he was or what position he plays in this whole ordeal, but he was involved according to the details. This is absolutely insane to me. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't sound like something Gotti would normally do, but obviously he was involved with it, whether he was just there driving, whether he didn't know what was going on, this is a serious situation. So free my nigga Geechi Gotti till my nigga Geechi Gotti free. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, it's your brother Operational Power, and we out of here.